It's Atlanta's #1 hip-hop station, Hot 107.9 at home for the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Of course, you know it's your folk, B-High. Radio shouting, man. Stepping in the building. I got my N.O. partner in this thing.
Downtown 9 Ward, man.
Kid.
We in a building, man. F Da Fame.
Oh, man, that F Da Fame. It's going crazy, though, kid. Tell me about it, man.
Oh, man, that's a tape that just dropped, man. It's killing the streets right now, you feel me? So when you go get that new Drake and that Future, make sure you get that Kid F Da Fame.
That's
you
right.
feel me? Yeah, man. Got some heavy hitters on there, man. I got the homie Shot Glizzy on there. You feel me? I got my big brother Buck 50 on there. You know what I'm saying? I got Kevin Gates on there. You heard me? I got Chris and Neef, the Young Guns on there. They when the last time you heard them together. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know, man, like real talk it did. But the most special feature I have on there, I had to be my artist Tyson G-Strip. He was killed. You know what I mean? Before he could even hear how that song came out.
Get out of here,
yeah,
man.
There's a song called Still Here with me, him, and 50 Cent.
Yeah.
You know, he was killed before he could even hear 50 voice on the hook. You know what I mean? And to put that out, like that's real special to me. That's my favorite song on the whole thing.
I mean, how did that get you though, man? Because I mean, to come up with a guy and put him in the game and also be able
of course,
to,
man. Because that wasn't no dude that I found because he rap good. You know what I'm saying? Like that was my brother. He lived with me. You know what I'm saying? With me and my mom. When he got killed on the corner from my mom's house, just leaving my mom's house. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was real, man. Like it affected me a lot.
Yeah.
You know, because at that time, like I don't really do too many trying to find artists and work with artists and stuff like that because I'm still trying to get myself together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But this was like my brother. You know what I mean? And he was raw, man. He was the streets. You feel me?
I can definitely dig that, man. I mean, salute to that.
For real. You hear me? Rest in peace, Tyson.
Yes, sir. Another banger off there, though, man. That middle finger.
Yeah, man.
That thing kind of crazy with Buck and Kevin Gates, man.
Hey, I'm trying to tell y'all, man.
Yeah.
It's going down, man. F Da Fame, you know, middle finger. Like that's the remix to it. You know, I dropped the original version to it a little while back, and I wanted to do a remix to it. And man, who got that, you know, that better grime sound? You feel me? Because I don't fit too well with a lot of artists on tracks.
Yeah.
You know, so I try to, you know, think about who will sound the best on here. You know, and of course, you know, Buck gonna be Buck regardless, you dig? And Kevin Gates, you know, that was just for the home team, man, for Louisiana.
Yeah.
For real, you know, I've been rocking with Gates, man, before everything, you know. For real.
Another banger on there, Something in Me though.
Whew.
Tell me about it, man.
Ooh, just you know, just a real song, man, that, you know, I just be wanting to express myself. You feel me? For real, man. I feel music is the best way for me to express myself.
Yeah.
You know, before I end up having to kill somebody or something, I'd rather, you know, for real, I'd rather go in there, you know, lay it down.
Yeah.
You feel me? But yeah, man, Something in Me, man, like it's a real personal song. It's a deep song if you really hear it. If you really listen to it, I talk about all the aspects as far as, you know, when I got in the game and people ain't believe in me. You know, how my friends turned back on me, even how my girl snake, you know what I mean, was a snake on me. So, you know, like Something in Me, man, it's just a real joint, man. The whole tape is all me, it's all real.
I can definitely dig that. Another banger though, man. That Fake Friends, man.
Yeah, man, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all real. Look, it's all real ninja music. You know what I mean? For real. You know, man, hashtag no fake friends. You know, if you love that song, man, if you been through that, I'm pretty sure everybody had fake friends.
Yeah.
You know, people that smile in your face and talk behind your back. For real, you know, and when y'all hear this interview, I want y'all to post up. I ain't gonna say tag them, because then that'll be what you call being messy, you know what I'm saying? So don't tag them, but still just put hashtag no fake friends. Yeah.
Already, man. I mean,
up.
something that I was checking out though, kid. I mean, that new Warleans. That
Oh,
documentary.
man,
I mean, that one
documentary.
kind of touched me though, kid.
Yeah, man, because, you know, I want people to know, like, I'm not just an artist, you know, I'm really a spokesman for my city, you know, to be on the platform. My city ain't too many people on this platform right now. You know, you got Wayne, and you got Currency, you know, you got August Alsina, you got all these people, but, you know, of course, you know, they doing their thing right now. You feel me? Like, I'm still in the streets, so whatever was going on out there in my city is still affecting me day by day, because I'm out there and I'm living it. Like, even with the documentary, you know, I want to show people even 10 years from then, it's still messed up around there. You know, for real, they got areas like in my hood, like you go around there, like Katrina just hit it yesterday.
See that?
You feel me?
See
for
that?
real.
I mean, when you hear the powers that be say that it was a mistake it'd be a mistake to rebuild the ninth ward. I mean, how does that make you feel? And what do you think about that?
Man, that make me feel crazy, man. That's just like if your grandmother lose a house and somebody tell her, no, we not about to rebuild your house. Get it how you live.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, like that make you want to go crazy, man. This is where I was born and raised. My whole family is from the ninth ward. Like my whole family, from my daddy's side to my mama's side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't got no cousins from nowhere else. You feel me? So like ninth ward is really like my everything, you know. That's my home. I got ninth ward tattooed on me down there 4 or 5 times. You know, for real, you know, that. Because you know, without all of this, you know, I was just peanut from out the ninth ward.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So for them to be talking like that, that's why I had to speak on that, for real. Because we want y'all to rebuild the ninth ward. If y'all make it a better place, maybe we'll be better people.
How was it for you, man, when you evacuated, man, and you looked up and folks were saying that they were being treated like refugees in their own country?
I was one of those folks. I was one of those folks that felt the same way. That was, you know, being called refugee. I'm like, man, you don't know who I am, and I rap with Lil Wayne. And they ain't care. You know what I'm saying? You know, you was just another FEMA number. Yeah. You know what I mean? For real, like you was just another FEMA number, and it was crazy because, like, being called a refugee, that's like saying we not even from America.
Exactly.
You feel me? That's like saying we ain't even from America. You feel me? And it made me feel some kind of way, you know. But for the most part, you know, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. Like some of those states we evacuated to, like Atlanta and in Houston and stuff like that. Some of them show love. Yeah. You know, they show mad love. They had a lot of families that came out and you know, and helped a lot of people. You know, before the FEMA checks and everything came. For real, like Katrina was a gift and a curse. Like if you watch the documentary, I say that a lot. Like it was a gift and a curse because it gave people that never really had nothing from New Orleans and never even had a chance to get out of New Orleans. Yeah. You know, they had a chance to see other things and explore other things. Like they still got people that staying out here in Atlanta, still staying out here in Houston because they made a better life for themselves.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it kind of hit me a little close to home. I had a partner from the A that moved down there when we was young. Jamil Joyner, he had a store down there. Jamil, he didn't want to leave. And I was like, Jamil, you need to come home, boy. They said it's a category 5, but he had a store.
But you got to think, man, like, see, bro, out there, man, a lot of the storms was always pump faking, man. When I say pump faking, it's like, oh, they saying it's going to be this, they saying it's going to be that. But when it comes, it's nothing. Yeah. You know, it's nothing. So we kind of took it to play with. You know, we didn't really take it that serious. Yeah. Excuse me, even when they say like it was a category 5, you know, we looking at it like, man, we don't know the category 5 or whatever. We're gonna get some rain, little power outage for a few days, but we gonna be good. Exactly. You know, for real. Like I knew it was real when you know, when you got on the TV, because you know on the TV is nothing but the news all day. That's right. And I'm watching the news and they tell you like, yo, when the storm hit or whatever, do not dial 911 to come to your rescue. And it's like, damn, like, you know what I mean? We messed up. Who could we call? Like, oh, no, we got to get from out here.
Exactly. Speaking of 911, when my brother went out there to try to get him some food after the storm, got into it with the police. Oh, yeah, man. Attempted murder on the cop. Now he doing 40 years, and it's like, bro, we wish you would have just left, even though he didn't do it. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of folks got caught up with the police down there just trying to survive after the storm.
Because, man, you got to think about it. They have police, too. Like, at the end of the day, like, they don't care, man. They say it's to protect and serve. No, man, they protect and observe. You know what I mean? For real. They gonna watch everything go down. And, you know, a lot of police was just killing innocent people, you know, and some of them had their reasons too, like at first trying to protect their own family, like, you know what I'm saying? And like, cause I had partners that was locked up during that time too, and all the deputies, everybody that worked at that, they left. So they left all the prisoners and everybody just in jail.
See that?
For real, you know, they evacuate themselves. So like, it was just every man for themselves, man. It was every man for themselves, and it was crazy.
Conspiracy theories with the levees being blown, man. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, man, it's like everything that trickled down in this world, you know, it got something to do, you know, with a man. You know what I mean? It got something to do with a man doing it, and like for that, you know, if everybody not gonna lie and say the same thing, you know what I mean? You go anywhere around the world, and they're gonna say, yeah, you know, we had the levels, this and that, and then we heard a big boom, a big explosion. You know what I mean? It could have been the water busting through the levers. You know what I'm saying? But you got people that saying, you know, they didn't seen the smoke. They saw, you know, the fire and this and that and all of that. And I kind of believe in a lot of things. You know, I believe in a lot of things. I believe in, you know, like New World Order and all that type of stuff. You know, for real. Because when you look at when you look at a lot, it's just deep, man.
It's real. I mean, you can go there. We got time.
We didn't get too deep in it, you know what I mean? For real, like, man, I read up on a lot, for real, because I be having a lot of spare time, like when I'm not in the studio or whatever, I'm just really reading, man, and looking up on what's really going on in the world. Like, you don't want to be blind to things to come. Yeah. For real, and I really do think like it was kind of a conspiracy, because I know we had a lot going on in New Orleans, and it's a lot of property that a lot of people want to take over out there. Yeah. For real, like at Katrina, man, they had so many people coming down there buying the properties and stuff like that. Yeah. For real.
I mean, but you sum it all up on that Mr. Rogers, though.
Oh, yeah, of course, man, of course.
Tell me about that banger right there, though, bro.
Mr. Rogers, when I say, Mr. Rogers never came to my hood, that mean, we growing up, like the song, the regular TV show, Mr. Rogers, he's like, oh, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Like, I don't see that where I'm at.
Exactly.
Like, I don't see that where I'm at. I really don't, and that was the whole like inspiration for that song, and just to really just talk about my city, man. Whenever I rap, man, I'm putting New Orleans on the map. You know what I mean? Because I gotta have it on my back. Somebody gotta do it.
Exactly.
For real.
I mean, coming up in the game, I mean, the squad up day.
Yeah, man.
Tell me about it. What was it like moving with that crew right there?
Man, hey, that's the crew that got me really started and really made me believe that I can go so far. For real, because without that, I was just another dude with a pen and a pad rapping. You know what I'm saying? And, when I got with the squad, it made, like, even like, I went through that so much because me being me and just still, doing my same everyday tactics. Yeah. People will be passing, bumping, and not even knowing it's me. Like, they'll be hearing me saying my name. Yeah, niggas young, nut, amazing. And they'll still be like, man, you heard this nigga nothing about you from here. Nigga, that's me. Man. That's me, yeah. Man, that ain't you. You feel for real, like, and, but shout out to Wayne, man, because, without him, I wouldn't really have the name and have my buzz that I had. Yeah. The squad mixtapes really did that for me.
Definitely did that.
For real, that really did that for me.
Some of them bangers, though, that I love, man. I mean, that Bury Me a G, that you don't even know freestyle. I mean, tell me about them bangers right there, bro.
Man, hey, man. Yeah. Like, you don't even know, like, when I do the freestyles, it's because I be having a lot of original music that I want to put out, and there's so many politics, and it be like, nah, don't put this out yet. No, you can't. Well, you know what? You can't stop this. I'm gonna rap on this and put this out. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Yeah. You don't even know it, man. Like, it was already a hot song. Like, I didn't want to, like, try to do it and make it a club thing or nothing like that. I just want to do it and speak my mind on it.
That's right.
You feel me? And, a lot of people love it, man. How could you deny real music? You feel me? How could you deny real music, man? And Bury Me a G, like, that was just one of them songs. Like I said, one of those songs that, I was able to release to the world. You feel me? Just to give people a glimpse of how I'm coming as far as in the industry. See, a lot of people know me underground. Yeah. But as far as being mainstream and really getting out there like that, a lot of people didn't know. They don't know how I was coming. They don't know what they expect from me. So again, Bury Me a G as a little teaser. Yeah, yeah. As a little teaser, like, look, man, this is how I'm coming, man. I'm coming raw. Exactly. You feel me? Either you gonna respect it or you gonna check it. For real, for real, man. The game, I feel like I'm just something new, man. I'm something with the game missing, man. For real.
I mean, the G Unit, man, hooking up with 50. What was that like getting into the game with that guy?
Oh man, it was a lovely feeling. Yeah. It was a lovely feeling just to even make the transition from being around one big multi-platinum selling artist to the next multi-platinum selling artist. For real, it really let me know, like, man, there is a God out here. Ooh. You feel me? Because, like, we from the bottom, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I'm going and I gave 50 Cent my CD. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And, knocked on his door like, yo, nah, man, I just got one of them calls, 2, 3 in the morning, you feel me? And all that came from me staying on my grind and continue working. You feel me? And I got that call, and when I got that call, I knew it was on because he one of the most influential dudes in the game. Yeah. As far as with everything, as far as with being successful in music, being successful with businesses, just, everything, and I learned a lot from him.
I mean, share some of that game, though, man, because everybody don't get a chance to sit down with 50. Everybody don't get a chance to sit down with Wayne and pick their brain. Man.
Well, from Wayne, what I got from Wayne was the work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Like, even even if you not recording, still be in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You never know when you catch that vibe, so still always be a workhorse.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I picked that up from Wayne, and from 50, it's the same thing, just times 10 on all aspects. You know what I mean? Instead of just music, don't just focus on music, focus on everything else. You know, for real, you know, focus on endorsements, focus on, you know what I'm saying, trying to get in these movies, focus on this, focus on that, because rap only open doors for you to get on these other platforms. For real, and that's what I learned from him.
Yeah. I mean, what is it like though? Because when you're trying to make those kind of moves right there, that's got to make you a busy man though.
Yeah, man, of course. But it all starts with the music first. You know, so my main focus was to get this music out there first.
Yeah.
And then start jumping into everything. You know, you can't jump into everything at once.
Yeah.
You know, because you're gonna get tied up. So, you know, I want to make sure I focus on the music first, get where I need to get, and then start venturing off into all these other things. And, you know, just being around a dude like Fifth, it makes it easier to walk into these, you know, acting studios and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Do that. It's easier to do deals with liquor companies and stuff like that. You know, for real. You know,
exactly.
Because the respect that they have for him and the way he conduct his business, you know, that falls on you also.
That's right. I mean, working on tapes like that, Beauty of Independence, man.
Yeah, man.
I mean, what was it like putting them things together?
Man, it was fast.
Yeah.
You know, it was fast, man. For real. For one, you got five dudes. You know what I'm saying? You hear a track, you know, everybody put a verse to it. That's right there. You know, that's clockwork. You know, when we got in the studio for the first time, we had to be knocked out probably about 7-8 songs. You know what I'm saying? In that one night, and you know, and it was a continuously thing. You know, like we was in Fifth Mansion out there in Connecticut.
Yeah.
You know, we were just banging out, man, for like a whole month straight.
Yeah.
For real, just banging them out, man. Shout out to the whole unit. Shout out to Bank. Shout out to Buck. You heard me? Shout out to Ye.
What's going through your mind though when you from the 9th Ward and you find yourself in that Connecticut mansion though,
I
man?
feel blessed. I
Yeah.
feel blessed. Because at the end of the day, it's like this, man.
Yeah.
You know, man, you coming from, you know, off the block, sleeping on a sofa.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For real, you know, and then you catch a flight to a whole mansion. You got a whole section of a house to yourself. Your room is like a fucking 4-bedroom apartment. You know what I mean? Like that was the craziest thing to me, man. Like I never wanted to leave, man. They got everything in the house. They got everything, man. They got a club in there. You know, they got a casino in there. You know what I mean? Like, you know, pools, sauna, whatever you want is in there.
Yeah.
So for me, it was like, yo, like I don't want to leave here.
Exactly.
You know, for real, because at the same time, I know what I'm going back to.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so I'd rather stay here, work, you know, because they got the studio in there for sure. So, you know, I'd rather stay here, work, man, and get it in.
Being surrounded by greatness on so many different levels and at so many different times, do you feel any pressure to perform and be great yourself?
No, man, I think being around that makes me great.
You
know, it makes me great because it always lets me know, like, I'm there for a reason. And when you hear me on these tracks with these people, with all these greats, it's not like, oh, all right, that's KIDD. Nah, it's like, nah, that boy, he went off. You know what I mean? For real. So, like, it like I said, it just makes me better.
Yeah.
You know, it makes me better. And I already know for a fact, like, I still didn't hit my peak yet.
Yeah.
You know, for real, it's still so much room to get way more better and learn way more. So, you know, I still ain't get where I want to be at. So, for real, you know, so I think I'm going to just be a forever hungry dude, man. I'm like a Somalian over here, man. I got to eat.
Yeah. I mean, another bank I got to ask you about, though, man, that ejected with Wayne. How did that junk come about? And how did you feel performing that thing on Power 2 at the same time?
Man. Look, man. All right, look, hold up. I'm gonna get to how the song made first. You know what I mean? For real, because it's really two different feelings. You know what I mean? For real.
I'm with you.
Now the song came about because, you know, like, even though, you know, me and Wayne, you know, like, we wasn't together anymore, whatever, we still kept in touch. You know, like, we all still got the same mutual friends and stuff like that. So when I recorded the ejected song, like I say, you know, I sit and I think about who would sound good on it.
Yeah.
And he was the only person I could hear on it. You know, and plus, you know, like, I felt like my city needed it. You know, because they was starving everybody. Yo, man, you need to do a new song with Wayne, man. You have to hit y'all, da-da-da. So, you know, I reached out to him, and you know, of course, he was like, "Yeah, for sure." And then I'm like, "All right, for sure. All right, where you at? I'm coming to you." You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Cause man, if you want something done, man, you gotta go and get it done.
That's right.
If you gotta go and get it done. So
that's right.
I went out there to Miami. I drove to Miami too, from New Orleans to Miami. You know what I'm saying? For real. Me, my son, and my little partner.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a 12-hour drive.
Yeah, that's
like
a real drive right there.
Oh yeah, man. It was 12-hour drive. It did straight to the studio by him.
Yeah.
For real, you know, and you know, we got it done that day. He knocked it out, you know what I mean? I drove back to New Orleans, happy as hell, bumping that one song the whole 12 hours. You know what I mean? Real tough.
Yeah.
And the performing on Power, man, was just like, yo, like, because I know how many people watch that show.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And it's like, all right, yeah, like, this the time. Like, everybody gonna know who KIDD is after this.
That's right. That's
you know,
right.
For real, like, even beyond the double XL cover. You know what I'm saying? For
yes,
real,
sir.
like, Power, man, to be performing on Power, man, it was just great, you know, because now, you know, my mama got to see me, my grandmama and them, and everybody. You feel for real, like people that ain't even familiar with me or even know my music.
Exactly.
You know, they're like, oh, we like that song. Like, who is that dude? You know, and that get people looking for you. You feel me? So, you know, man, shout out to Phil for doing that for me. For real.
Big body Benz, man.
Oh man, yeah.
You gave him hell on that track right there, kid, man. Tell me about it.
Big body Benz, you know, that was like another song that I had recorded.
Yeah.
You know, that I recorded, and I put 50 on it. You know, cause I was like, yo, like, you know, I need a dope song with Fifth.
Yeah.
And I got 50 on it, and I was like, man, I gotta get Banks on here too.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta get Banks, cause at the end of the day, man, I'm a G-Unit fan first.
That's right.
You know,
that's
I'm a fan first. So just to even be able to reach out to these dudes and have them to get on the track with me is a blessing. So, you know, I you know, it wasn't nothing for them to get on it, and you know, and they did their thing on it, man. They made it way, you know, better than how I could have ever did it.
Yeah.
For real.
Already, I mean, being a double XL freshman, though.
Yeah.
What was that feeling like, man? Because I mean,
there's
a lot of folk that want that.
More, like at the same time, like with that,
yeah,
it was more like I wanted people to see me, man. I wanted people to know I'm here. Like a lot of people that do know me, they ain't gonna agree with that because they like, yo, KIDD ain't no freshman.
Yeah.
You know, which is true. Like I'm not a freshman at all. But at the same time, I'm still fresh to a lot of people that never heard of KIDD, that never seen KIDD. Like I said, I was underground for so long. You know, and I'm fresh to the industry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm fresh to the industry right now. I'm like a whole brand new artist, man. For real. So, you know, like shout out to Vanessa, the whole double XL staff.
Yeah.
You know, I worked hard, man. For real. Like a lot of people was telling me, oh man, how much 50 had to pay for you to get on there? How much you had for real? What a lot of people don't know is I didn't try to pull a 50 call. I didn't try, like real tell you I think about look how long I've been with the unit, right? I've been with the unit for years. If that was the case, I would have been on the cover.
Yeah.
I would have been on, like I've been trying to get on the cover, and every time I went, you know what I'm saying, they would tell me all the criteria I need.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They'd be like, well, what you got coming up? You know what I'm saying? What you did with this? Like, did you drop that? You know what I mean? What you got coming? What you did? You know what I mean? You know, do your stats meet this? Do da-da-da-da. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to fall back.
Yeah.
And I'm going to build all this up. So next time when I come,
that's right.
You know what I mean? You know it can't be no fuss. You feel me? Yeah. And people got to vote. And that was the thing. A lot of people don't know, man. I got over, how many votes I had, man? I had over damn near like 200-something thousand votes.
Ooh.
200-something thousand votes, man. That's more than anybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
You feel me? So I was most voted to get that spot. For real. Like you even one person couldn't, you know what I mean? And that's the thing that mattered because there was real votes.
Yeah.
You couldn't vote more than like once or twice.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So this was a lot of real people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Voting for me to get that spot. For real. So I earned that.
What goes through your mind though? Because see, a lot of folks think that you can escape the grind. And when you find that, man, you can't escape it and it's real. You can't
escape the grind, man. Yeah. Don't think, because I ain't gonna lie, I thought that when I first like met Wayne. When I first met Wayne, I was like, oh man, I met Wayne. We about to go to the studio tonight. Tomorrow I'm gonna have $1 million.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and then you find out like, nah, man, you really gotta grind. Like you put yourself in a position to get this money. You know, you gotta put yourself in a position to sell these records. Like you really gotta grind, even doing with 50 Cent. Like you see me with my tapes and everything. Like I would go hand in hand with, you know what I'm saying, with my tapes with people and everything. You feel me? Because I still gotta be on my grind. Like 50, he already made it. He already made now. He don't need to rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Most of these people we talking about, they don't have to do none of this.
That's right.
You feel me? So for me, like I gotta grind. I want to put my groundwork in for the people that don't know a kid, that don't know my background, that haven't heard all of the joints that I put out and all this and that. So I still gotta grind like I'm a new artist.
Yeah, yeah.
For real.
What were some of the obstacles that you felt like you needed to overcome to be successful in the game, though?
Just a lot of doubt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you get a lot of doubt. You get a lot of discouragement. You know, when you still trying to pay bills. You know, you can't pay bills because, you know, you focused on rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You focused on rap. You giving up everything for this dream that you have. For real, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, that's really hard to do. It's hard to sacrifice everything for a dream.
Hey.
Because it's still only a dream. It's not reality. You know what I mean? A lot of people is not gonna believe in your dream. Your dream is your dream.
That's right.
You know what I mean? But you gotta make it happen. Like you gotta put the groundwork in. You gotta do everything it is to do to show people. Like you could tell somebody today tomorrow, look man, my album gonna drop. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be this and that. It's gonna be like, all right, for sure. You know, I'm gonna look out for it. But they ain't gonna be worrying about it once they get out your face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But once you really put it out and you show them, you feel me?
Now
and
they
it's like,
all
right. He said that. Man, let me check it out. Let me see what he about.
Yeah.
For real. So, you know, you gotta overcome that obstacle, man. You gotta be self-driven.
Yeah.
You gotta be self-driven because you're gonna run into a lot of things. There's a lot of fake people in the industry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what it be too a lot. Like I run into that a lot. Like with just other artists and stuff like that. Like I always talk to a lot of, you know, up and coming artists, and they ask me the same thing. Like, you know, what kind of advice you you got for me and stuff like that. And when they ask me that, I just be like, man, look, don't let the fake BS, you know what I mean, discourage you. You feel me? Because everybody ain't real. You gotta understand. You know, everybody in it to get a dollar, and if they gotta get that dollar off of you, that's what they gonna do. So you gotta know how to use all that to your advantage.
That's cold right there.
For real, man.
And that's the show enough truth.
For real.
When it comes to having that tunnel vision and overcoming that doubt, what were some of the things that you would tell yourself? Because I mean, we all get frustrated and discouraged.
Stop worrying about all the petty shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't get too caught up in all the pettiness. You know what I mean? Because every day something's going on. For real, every day something going on, man. Yeah. Hey, man, like I could be all the way real with you right now. You know what I'm saying? Look, one of my baby mom just use my credit card up on something. I'm trying to get it for real. You hear me? Like, before I walked up here with the bank people on hold, waiting for them to come in so I could cancel that charge and all. For real, like, cause I feel played on that. Like, man, you better ask that nigga you with, man. You tripping? That ain't my business, for real. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, just petty stuff.
Yeah. Juggling personal life, though. And
exactly, man, because there's a lot going on in my personal life, man. Like, you know, I've been shot 6 times, bro. You know what I'm saying? I be losing so many of my people, man, just getting killed and going to jail and stuff like that. So, like, when I rap these things, a lot of people be thinking it's just rap, but nah, it's not. You know what I'm saying? When I say, you know, my people on First 48 and all, like, it's really real, you know what I mean? Like, we just shot a video with my people, you know what I'm saying? Next week, you know, they in jail for, you know, for whatever they done or whatever, you heard me? A few months down the line, you see them on First 48. You know what I mean? Like, these are like, you know, my people, you know what I mean? I talk to these people, you know what I mean, every other week, you know, they come from jail in a minute, they might call me now, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I deal with a lot of that because I got a lot on my back by me being in the position that I'm in. A lot of people look up to me. A lot of people depend on me to get them out of the situation that they in.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I'm a real dude, bro, and I'm not going to see none of my people struggle. So if I kick in the door, believe they got a lot of people coming behind me.
That's right.
You know what I mean? They got a lot of people coming behind me, man.
Do you have a lot of survivor's remorse? Because a lot of times, man, you can come from those struggles and you can survive it and you can get to the other side and you can see these crazy things. You'll find yourself in that mansion in Connecticut. You'll find yourself with Wayne and 50. And you know these folks ain't with you. You know they want to be with you, but you know you can't bring them.
Yeah, of course. Of course, man, but all that trickles down to loyalty. You know what I'm saying? If your people really got love for you, they gonna understand that you gotta go and get it. You know what I mean? You the chosen one.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you gotta go get it, and they gotta be loyal enough and have enough trust in you to know that, you know, when it's there, then you gonna take care of them.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? For real, a lot of people don't understand that because it's, you know, it's still a couple of people that just always feel like you owe them something. You know what I mean? Damn, bro, just because I went to school with you, fam, that don't mean we, you know what I mean? Yeah. For real, like, you know, I get that too much.
Yeah.
You know, like too much. You feel me? Yeah. And it's like, you know, man, if I could, I would, but I can't, so I ain't.
Mm-hmm. You know I know what you're talking about right there.
For real,
and man. That's one of the things when you really from it, because a lot of folks don't understand. If you really come from the struggle, it's people that's really struggling. You ain't just have a whole bunch of friends that's all right. These folks, you will leave folks in the struggle, and you'll be in the land of milk and honey.
It was at a time, that's what I'm saying, man. And like, even when Tyson got killed, man, when Tyson got killed, I was out of town. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm going through all the stuff, and like, and you know, I ain't even go to the funeral, bro. I stayed out of town. You know why? Because I didn't want to break the focus I was in. I didn't want to go back to. It just would have been nothing but sadness, nothing but, you know, so much, you know, hate and negativity, and I know what comes out of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I worked too hard to put myself in a position to be sitting in jail for life, or you know what I'm saying, or be just taken out of this world, you know. So you feel me? You know, but I make sure, you know what I'm saying, everything was good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As far as, you know, funeral, all that type of stuff, you feel me? You know, I make sure it was good, and that was the thing, like, you gotta have that kind of understanding to yourself, because a lot of things that happen to people, man, and it'll drive them crazy.
Yeah.
It'll drive them crazy, man. You gotta stay strong. You gotta stay strong and believe in yourself, because if I would have let that situation bring me all the way down, he would have died in vain. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still here, still was able to, you know, put the music out with him on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For real, you know, and represent him in the utmost way. For real, you know.
I mean, CeeLo Green said it best when he said, "Bean, I'm gonna make it for you. The cycle that these young black men keep going through, I'm gonna break it for you." You see what I'm saying? And that's how you got to live, to stay focused.
That's how you gotta live, man. Like I said, man, you gotta learn to put all the petty stuff to the side, you know, and focus on the bigger things, you know. But like where we from, it's hard to see the bigger things, you know, because when they say you're a product of your environment, like, that's really real. You know, like, that's really real, man. If you grew up around a bunch of drug dealers, you don't see yourself getting a job, you want to be a drug dealer, what everybody else doing.
When was it that you realized that it was really real? Because a lot of times, even before I got into radio, folks would be like, "Hey, man, go do radio." I don't know where the radio station at.
That's you
don't know it's real till you walk through that door.
For real, man. Like, I knew, because I've been doing all that, bro. It's like, it's not, as a rapper, I feel like I accomplished so much. Like, I accomplished so much. I done been around the world so many times, you know, just on tour. I done performed in front of 50s of thousands of people. You know, I done, you know, did this and did that. I done been on the platinum albums. And, you know what I'm saying? For real. Even the Mrs. Officer song, that was nominated for a Grammy. So I was at the Grammys. You know what I'm saying? You know, you feel me? Like, you know, just stuff like that, you know, the average rapper really can't say that they did. You know, and I did all this without having too much music out and this and that. You know what I mean? Only thing I ain't do yet, you heard me, was get $100 million. You feel me? So I'm just waiting on that, and you know what I'm saying? And now I'll be complete. For real, man.
What's some of the best times that you've experienced being in the game, though, that you care to share?
Oh man, the best times, bro, it had to be when I do my concerts and I have my mom in them there. You know what I'm saying? You know why, bro? Because that's your mama. She ain't gonna hold back for nothing in the world. Like, she gonna jump all on the stage. She gonna hug you in front of everybody. And while you're rapping. Like, it ain't like, you know, like, you just stop. No. I could be in the middle of the verse going in. She about to just come and hug you. Oh, my baby, this is my baby right here. Like, and you know, like, that feel good. You know what I'm saying? To have your people with you. You know, to have your people with you, because they watch you come from nothing. You know, and make something of yourself. So in their eyes, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's just spectacular to them. For real.
How many folks do you feel like you've been able to inspire coming from the hood like that?
Say, bro, I inspire my whole city. My whole city, bro. And that's because even though I'm doing this and I'm doing that, they can see me on TV. They can see me in Spain somewhere and all this and that. And the next week, they see me right back on Mizan. Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, for real. And it get them hope of, man, you know, if Nut could do it, I could do it. You know what I'm saying? It's the same dude who was here with me. This is the same dude I seen doing this and that. This the same dude, you know, and you know, we share so much of the same experiences. You feel me? But I'm only just doing this now. You feel me? And for them to see me doing that, you know, it's like, yeah, you feel me? Because I ain't none of those artists that you only see on TV, or you only gonna see at a concert, you know, in the city for real. Like, you can always reach out and touch me, like, real talk.
I mean, do it ever blow your mind when you look up and you remember them dusty hallways and them dirty streets, man, and you look up, you like, man, how the hell I get here?
Say, bro, like I said, man, I still ain't left it.
Yeah.
You know, I still ain't left it, bro, for real. Like, when I leave from out here, I'm going right back to them dirty hallways, to everything. Not saying that I have to be there.
Yeah.
You know, but at the same time, like, that's the you know, the code I got with my people. Like, I'll never change. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm always be me. I'm always be real. I'm gonna go through that struggle with my people.
That's right.
You feel me? And we gonna come out of it together.
You ain't never lied on that, man.
For
I
real,
mean, you can
man.
definitely see that in that New Orleans, man.
Yeah.
Once
man.
again, I got to double salute you on that thing, because that documentary was cold-blooded right
New
there.
Orleans,
you did your thing
man.
with that.
Yeah, man. Y'all can watch that on neworleans.com. You know what I mean? For real. Go there and check that out, man. It's real.
Already. Anything else you want to get off your chest, though, kid?
Oh, man. You know, Fuk Da Fame is out right now. Y'all make sure y'all go and download that. You know, support the real, man. Just know one thing, man. It's about to be a takeover, man.
And speaking of that Fuk Da Fame mixtape,
yeah,
I mean,
man.
we got one of the DJs in the building right now,
my homie
man.
Berg, you know what I'm saying? I had to drag him up here, man.
Oh,
He's doing
man,
too much
Berg.
in the man. Man, Berg running around the egg, man, like, oh, man.
See that? Running his city like Diddy, man. I mean, what's going on with it, Berg? Tell me, what is it like? You and Kid getting together putting these bangers, man.
I love it, man. This is my friend right here.
Yeah.
It's a little different, you know what I'm saying? Like, I work with a lot of Atlanta artists, but me and a lot of y'all ain't friends. Y'all know that, you know what I'm saying? But Kid is really my friend, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, man.
it's a little different, you know? It's like my partner, you know what I mean?
For real.
Exactly.
It's more than music, man.
Right.
For real, you know, for real, man. It been time. This dude Berg called me. He in New Orleans. I'm out of town. I'm like, man, what you doing? Man, wait, hold up. Let me make some call. Let me let people know Berg in town, bro.
Yeah.
Because, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
You know, like, this is my dude. He just come to New Orleans. You know what I mean? For real, man. Berg, man, that's the homie, man. He been rocking from day one, too. And in real talk, if it wasn't for Berg, this tape probably wouldn't even be out.
Oh, get out of here.
Man, look, I'm going to tell you some real stuff. Berg been holding on to this music for so long, right?
Uh-huh.
If you go through a lot of his mixtapes, he been sneaking, putting the songs out. Like, man, fuck that. He tripping. I ain't about to hold it. You hear me? He gonna sneak it, blood. He been sneaking and putting it out for real. And he put a lot of pressure on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people to put it out, man, because, you know, he a DJ and he holding on to the music and he know what's good.
Yeah.
You feel me? He know what's good. He know what to have out here and whatnot. You feel me? So, you know, shout out to Berg, man, for real, man, for doing that, man. Because we was always on the same page. It was just always the extra politics.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, till one day we say,
and
man,
timing,
fuck.
you know what I'm saying? And timing had a lot to do with it, too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, you know, it's crazy, man. Like, remember we was in Canada and
Yeah,
found out about the
man.
double XL joint?
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
man.
crazy, man, you know?
I mean,
it's
Berg, how do
crazy,
you
crazy,
feel
crazy.
having a guy that's actually doing justice on these tapes, though? Because a lot of times, you know, you can
Right.
get an artist, put out a tape, and you know it's whack.
Right. You know, it actually, it feels good, man. You know what I'm saying? Because when you got an artist that putting out real substance,
Mm-hmm.
you know, to me, it don't matter what the tape do.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying? Because people gravitate towards what's real.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So whether the tape 5 people download it or, you know what I'm saying, however people download it, it don't matter because we put out something of substance.
Yeah.
And you know, when you have substance, you know what I'm saying, good things happen.
I can definitely dig it. Well, fellas,
Word.
double salute, man. Dap it
man,
down.
Thanks, man. You already know.
You already know what time it is, Berg. You already know we got more business to handle too, boy.
You know it. Back to the hits. You
Yes,
know it.
sir. Be High Radio shout. It's Hot 107.9, man. Let go.